Hey gorgeous souls, I'm sorry I didn't get out with the weekly healing messages. It's just been one thing after another, and I've been trying to keep up with my own life, so I apologize. I will bring them out as we start the next week, but I finally was receiving energy and understanding from spirit, as well as looking at the astrology, what is going on. So I'm giving you a little heads up information before I come back for the weekly healing messages next week. So this energy, or this video and this update, is kind of like through the 24th through the 28th. Now, the best way I can explain it from what I'm getting from spirit is, so many of you don't realize that your energy, okay, you hear there's the idea of those that have crossed over and those that have not, and the idea is purgatory, when they're stuck in the in-between. That's what a lot of you are in right now. You're in the void. A lot of that pit in the stomach where people get confused between following their intuition and understanding their intuition because it's a good or a bad thing, versus fear and being able to actually do it and acknowledging that you're coming over the fear. So many of you are actually stuck in the void, in a form, in your own purgatory. And it's actually a wonderful time right now, this energy is. It's an energy of Mars action. Let me explain it this way. You have the North Node, which is in Gemini, and Mars is here with it. And as we go through the next, I believe, 2 weeks, Mars is still going to be in that energy. But it's also going over the star of Aldebaran. I might be saying it wrong. Which is a Mars energy. It can feel violent. It can feel death. But it also rewards the intelligence when you put the intelligence behind it. The thing here is, the North Node tells you everything you need to know about moving forward. Up close, personal, and hitting you underneath the belt, important information in your life. The problem here is we're so comfortable with being comfortable. This is not a time to be in your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is not your friend. It keeps you from growing, it keeps you stagnant, and it keeps you exactly where you are. Not to mention that North Node being in Gemini means the South Node is in Sag. And I'm reminding you of that, because that South Node in Sag is telling you everything that you've always thought, you were raised to believe, your ways of the right way of doing it not necessarily is right. Your habits that you've created to protect yourself, to love yourself, to treat yourself right, they're all ideas that you were given by the society. Well, the society is pretty much crumbling and things are changing because it has to, in order for it to get back to a healthy standard. But that also means that you have to have the courage to face inside of you what you've always known, what you've always done, in the ways of protecting yourself, loving yourself, and where you might have actually been your worst enemy, where you've gotten in the way of yourself by putting yourself in a cage and protecting yourself, but you're not giving things a chance. You're not trying new things. You're staying stagnant. You're staying in the void. Not to mention, you have Neptune and Venus right on top of each other. That's the universal 12th house. All of our secrets, our sorrow, our shame, our guilt, our blame, our insecurities of everything we're afraid to heal because we're afraid to address it. And coming in here, trying to put power together with it. Remember, Venus being with Neptune in a 12th house does not necessarily give it a warm and cozy feeling. It's saying, let's talk about your insecurities and let's figure out how we fix that, how we address it. You have Athena, the warrior goddess, Pallas, coming in on top of it. She can't give you strategic thinking that's positive for you when you're stuck in the void, when you're stuck in your parallel universe, when you're stuck in everything you've always done over and over again, but you refuse to realize how it's harming you and hindering you instead of helping you. These are the energies that most of you are feeling. Realize the difference between that gut feeling of intuition telling you something's bad and that you shouldn't go through with it versus the gut feeling that's just telling you, I'm scared to try something new, but I have the power to do it. This is all about action. Like I said, this is fire energy coming into Gemini in the air, which makes it multiply. Action. Put your action, your energy where your mouth is. Or wait for it to blow over and be in the same position you've always been in. It's time to do something about it. Your comfort zone is not your best friend. Get out of purgatory. I love you guys. Bye.